Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2 on Nyxus Gaming. We're here just out the Kedwen camp, and we're gonna work on more side quests today, but it's gonna involve the main quest, if that makes sense. We're gonna go down and do Lost Lambs, which I don't think that has a marker, but I know where they are, and we should be able to use this quest to lead us there. This is the Blood Curse quest, one of the big focuses of the chapter. Sabrina Glesevig put this massive curse on the battlefield and on the King of Kedwen when she was burned at the stake. And basically, we need to lift that curse. And we need a lot of different items for it. We need 4 in particular that symbolize different things. We need to symbolize hatred, death, courage, and something else. I actually don't know where I'm going because I was going the other way and it was pointing this way, and now I'm going this way and it's pointing the other way. We're gonna go this way, see if this is the right way. Oh, nope, can't walk through there apparently. Nope, can't walk through there. Okay, well, that's easy then. Can I walk this way? Okay, I can. I just couldn't step up that little cliff area. Her area that she got sacrificed at was down on the beach, just not down on the beach where the one guy was, where we just did stuff last episode. Instead, it's right here. Site of Sabrina Glesevig's execution.
Oi, what you doing here?
If you remember right, when we left the Kedwen camp the first time, Visig, I can't remember his name, starts with a V. He said he lost 2 soldiers, and he wants us to find them. These are the 2 soldiers. Zivik, that guy.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will ya?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
I guess we'll help them.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
Oh no. Oh no, it's bad luck. Explore the circle.
Strange aura. Let's take a closer look.
So that was the wheel that she was strapped to, I guess?
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel.
Degree of charring because she was burnt.
Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, but the fresh marks is interesting too.
Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel
recently.
It's
the relic peddler guy. He had a bunch of stuff from this.
I better take one, just in case.
The pedestal. Is that like what I'm next to with all the candles?
Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say.
Okay, the items around the circle.
Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine.
There's a square coin right there. That's the 3rd one we need.
Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here.
The letter's probably important.
Let's see.
And I don't see the candles being important.
Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise.
Alright, anything weird to listen to?
An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless.
And the soil. They're human and animal tracks. Well, there are soldiers here. They've probably been walking around.
People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni Army-issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site.
Okay, so a Kedwen soldier was getting a little closer to the altar than before. Maybe it's just the relic peddler again?
Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle, except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
I think we mentioned it before. Cats and dragons have a weird connection in the Witcher universe. That's everything.
I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
Alright, speaking of soldiers...
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light the candles?
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Probably don't want to, considering all the messed up crap that happened here.
From what I've seen, it's not safe here.
The beasts are too scared to come near the circle.
Maybe, but you gotta leave the circle to return to camp.
Help us get back!
If you all know this area is infested with monsters, why the hell did you come here?
On a kind of pilgrimage to visit the circle.
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who's the visionary? He's actually part of the quest I want to do this episode.
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nail.
I don't know the significance of this choice, but I think I should keep it.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
You'll be whistling a different...
I kind of cut them off there, but basically now we gotta
How many more?
escort them back. They do so much damage to these guys. Oh, there's more behind them. Come on, guys. Probably gonna fight one more wave of them, I'd assume? No?
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
Is this safety? This is safety, easy.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you that have eaten us.
I don't
We
doubt
owe
it.
you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina saved us from the...
Alright, we gotta go get the reward from Zivik, and then before we go see the Visionary, we're gonna finish up the whole conspiracy thing quest. I wanted to wait until we had all 3 square coins, and I knew we either got a square coin from them or we found it at the execution site. But we got them now. And that's literally gonna be right here. They've told
Well,
us
it was here yesterday.
multiple times to ask for Whistling Wendy, and something about asking if her smile can open up paradise. Sorry, dry throat.
Still looking for coins.
And then there's the
This mist
Vincent
driving me
Strauss or whatever guy is supposedly around and part of the conspiracy. I don't know.
Witcher.
Greetings.
Where? Oh, he's the guy walking this way.
What do you want, Witcher?
I found the missing soldiers.
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely. But I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
Okay, we can ask him about the relic peddler.
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from Sabrina's execution site.
I know. The damn quartermaster. This business of his muddles the minds of the soldiers. Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket'll protect you in battle. Half-wits.
They're just scared, honestly.
After what happened here 3 years ago, it's no surprise they're terrified.
I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, I can count on my shield, my armor, and my comrades, if they still live. Many of those boys will die in Vergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystical splinters that cost a silver piece each. I want them to be afraid. When steel hits steel, I want them to be alert, damn it. If they're dumb and put their trust in rusty nails and ashes, they won't have a hope in hell.
Okay, well, have you heard of the Visionary?
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll regret that he fooled my people with all those superstitions.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only the 5th Company was sent there. She deserved it. What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rhind when a mage boiled the blood in his veins. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
So long.
So the whole thing with Sabrina is, I guess, in the middle of battle, she decided to let loose a massive spell that decimated the enemy ranks, but it also decimated her own ranks. Enemies and allies alike were all just dying.
You fool! You'd believe him if he told you it was Sabrina's shin bone. He ripped you off.
We'll see in the next battle. The relic will protect me. All you'll have is the tin pan on that empty head of yours.
And you can see that these relics are really causing a stir. I wonder if we can ask him about the nail.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
I found footprints at Sabrina's execution site. Do you know anything about that?
Why would I? You found them, not me.
Yet your boots are black from ash.
Shh. All right. What do you want to know?
Do you believe in the power of your merchandise?
You mean the relics? Others believe in them, that's what counts. They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. Soldiers shit their pants and throw up in fear before going into battle. If kissing a rusty nail gives them courage, then in my book, it works.
Okay, we ask everyone, but no one saw the execution. We'll ask him
Did you see
anyway.
Sabrina's execution?
Sure I did. I was in the 5th Company.
He actually saw it.
I remember the commotion when that idiot Yahon killed her with a spear. If only I had that spear now.
Okay, do you remember the curse?
Do you remember the curse that Sabrina placed on the king?
When they set the stake on fire, she shouted something to the king. His face went red, but I couldn't hear very well. She probably foretold his syphilis. A gruesome death.
Where's Yahon's spear now?
I don't know. Besides which, it's none of your concern. I simply won't talk about that.
You know Yahon?
Never heard of him. Where'd you get the idea that I know him?
Okay. Okay, you literally just said he was in the company with you and you watched him kill Sabrina, but okay.
Do you remember the sorceress Sabrina?
Same as all the others. Looked like a young nympho. but an old hag inside. You want to talk about her? See that freak who burns candles?
So long.
I believe by the freak who burns candles, he is talking about the visionary. So we have just about cleared up everything we can do here in the camp for now. Let's go deal with the conspiracy theory, I guess. That is next on our list. And ideally, it should be pretty quick and easy, I think. Now that we have the square coins, we just gotta give one to the madam and ask for Whistling Wendy. And we should go down to where a guy is, we'll kill him, and yeah.
Really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians at...
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles. Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
I showed her the square coin, now let's ask for Whistling Wendy.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
Okay. It's her.
What do you desire, my hero?
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise. That's the phrase.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Okay. Well, we won't be coming with her, but we'll be going with her. That sounded better in my head. What is going on here? Okay, thank you. Just push her out of the way.
Make love, not war.
Oh.
Make love, not war.
What was stopping me from just coming around here and going down there myself? It's probably locked, I guess.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it.
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Alright, invincible armor, right? How many hits? One hit for your invincible armor. Oh, there's another guy. There's quite a few guys.
Eat shit
Just gonna
and die!
cut through them all.
Must have warned them. I need to look around.
Alright, now when you do that and you kill him, you're basically satisfying the conspiracy theory. But when you get Selkirk's armor, that is actually the symbol of courage that you need. So that completes one of the 4 items we need. Very nice. Then you'll find that when we exit, we were in the tower just now. I want to say we can actually wear Selkirk's armor, I'm pretty sure, right? Is that better than what we got? 22, 29, 22, 28. It is. Plus 14 for the armor. Ours is plus 10. Okay, I think we will switch to Selkirk's armor for now. It's very bright and colorful, but it doesn't look bad. Now we need to talk to Dandelion, who Last I saw was around
Life
here
can be
somewhere.
Really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians
There's
a few years back.
Zoltan.
Now we make
Oh,
camp
it's
with the
pointing
Black Ones.
like in that way. Okay. Where's
should have our say.
Sam?
Take an
Sambor?
interest in
Sambio?
things, or it will turn out like the mill instead.
Better to ask the...
Alright, we got 131 orns. That's enough to finally get this last book. And then we can sell... Why are there 2 more here? Never mind. I thought we were getting the last book. Why is he adding more books? Is he adding more books? I'm pretty sure he is. Okay, we need more money.
Chance of Henselt and
Never mind.
Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we
That's
should at
fine.
least object somehow.
That is fine, I guess. I suppose since we're here, we'll go talk to Dandelion about Death Mold. And I'm pretty sure that'll finish the conspiracy theory quest. I thought it would finish when we were done in there, but I'm wrong. Also, I don't know why he's suddenly in the camp here.
I'm done with this course.
And not where he was. I think he's actually up by the king in this section. It was hard to tell.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist...
No, he's back down there.
Get a hold of yourselves.
They say only a spell will lift it.
He is like right on the edge down here in all those tents. Do. There he is.
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kedwin.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Alright. Oh, now we gotta go talk to Death Mold about this.
Everything fine? Great.
So, might have the chance to turn in Dandelion, or we might be able to just blame it all on, the Vincent guy that we just
We'll
killed.
have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
I don't think we'll turn in Dandelion. He's too good.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass, nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
Oh my god, he has so many new things. That's the notes there. I guess we're gonna talk to him about all of this.
Spoken to the king yet?
Indeed, he was delighted to hear he can be cut from the curse.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest. I heard it's in Henselt's possession.
He'll give you nothing until you free him from the curse. Truthfully, I believe I understand him. You have a good chance of perishing when you confront the Draugrs.
Give me a break, Death Mold. The two of you are just afraid I'll leave this entire mess in your hands.
Ah, that is something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly why you're here. As for the king, you may curse him and scold him and call him a fool if you wish, though it's not something I would advise.
Learn anything new about the curse?
The mage on the other side of the fog is also probing the battlefield. A sorceress.
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain type that generates it. The female mind is simply laid out differently.
It could be Triss.
No, Witcher, it's someone far more powerful.
Okay, that's if you need to know more about the curse.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Doesn't matter. Pay me.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward?
Is yours. Here.
Actually, I don't know what you get if you don't want the money, but there was another option there.
You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth.
Alright, I guess we could use some magic dust.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks.
Alright, we got Deathmold's Grimoire. That sounds like it might be handy.
The whole camp's
So
gone
conspiracy
berserk looking for the
theory
coin.
didn't actually complete. We
Grown
gotta
lads
wait
with their
for
arses in
events
the
to
air.
unfold now.
Scavenging run.
Which basically means we've done everything we could on that quest. So the next thing I want to do is go find the Visionary. Which I believe, yeah, talk to the Visionary about Sabrina Glesevig. We'll go there and we'll do his side quest. Maybe talk to him about her if we have time. I'd like to do the side quest first, though. Get that knocked out of the way.
Not another fucking stone.
Yeah, another fucking stone. I would love to know what that guy's looking for. Absolutely love to. But I don't think we will ever find out. How much money do we have? 304. That's enough to get the last books. There's only like 2 or 3 more. And even if they were 70 gold apiece, that's enough. I really want to get the rest of these books so I can just sell them all and money won't be an issue anymore. So I'm going to take one more trip over here.
Life can be
I don't
really
care if
strange.
he adds more books
I fought
later.
the Nilfgaardians a few years
Better do it.
I just need to know now that I got them all. Alright, let's see. The Art of Magic. I think he did add another one. Conjunction of the Spear, the Feudal Society. There's one more, right? No, that's all of them. Okay.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Let's go ahead and read through all of these. God damn it. Put the boots back on. Got Conjunction of the Spears. Deathmold's Grimoire didn't even do anything, but I guess that's the rune we're supposed to make around the altar. I'd assume so. I think...
We should have our
What
say
did I...
taken into
What did I just do? I think that's all of the books. Yeah, okay.
Or it will turn
We're
out
good.
like the
Now
Merlins
we're gonna
still
sell them all back to him. Along with anything else we might have to sell. I don't think we really have much, though. Okay. How to kill a Bulvor. Alright. That is everything. We have 293 gold pieces. What diagrams does he have? There is one more diagram that we got to pick up from a shop somewhere for an armor that I want to make. I don't know what vendor sells it, though. I'm not going to go looking right now. I'll probably look up what vendor sells it in between episodes. I want to say it's one that we find over in Vergen, though. So we're good on that. Let's head to the Visionary now. Start getting this show on the road. No more worrying about books. Who cares about books anyway? Am I right? Who cares? Books are for smarter people.
Help!
Oh, hey guys, you having fun over here?
Thanks for your help, Witcher. We were in a tight spot there. The rot fiends are multiplying like rabbits. We were on our way to see the Visionary, bearing gifts and all. But I'll be damned if I'll take one more step that way. Wouldn't be on your way to see him, would you? If you are, give him this coin for us. Do what you will.
Is that another square coin they gave us? I don't know. I mean, we're on the right path to the Visionary, even though our thing isn't marked anymore. Is it over here? Yeah, we don't have an objective anymore. Okay, I'm gonna assume we're still just going the right way then. Oh, we gotta jump over. Okay. This is a very weird roundabout way to get somewhere. There's gotta be a more straightforward path than this, right? Right. Wait, what? I am somehow back at the Kedwin camp? That's not right. Can I can't... Okay. We have literally gone in a full circle. This didn't lead to the Visionary at all. And I hate it. Alrighty, let's try this again, shall we? Head out the doors of the Kedwin camp. And we had to have been going the right way, right? Considering the soldiers said they were on their way to see him. So it's got to be through this little crevice over here. Maybe there were multiple ways I could have gone there and I just went the wrong one. I don't know. Alright, let's see. We're here. Of course, there's another rot fiend. I think I went up that way. And it curved back towards the camp. So we're going to go this way this time. And hopefully it is right. Oh, I see our objective now. It's this way.
Over here, inside the candles.
Take that.
These harpies and
Quick, you'll be
other
safe
things,
here.
Irinias or whatever they're called.
Over here, inside the candles.
It might be useful to kill a bunch of them right now and get their drops.
Quick, you'll be safe here.
Because you'll need a lot of harpy
Over
feathers
here.
When we go over to Vergen.
Quick, you'll be safe here.
And I think it's actually easier to farm them on this side, but I'm
Over
not going to
here,
go out of my way to
inside
farm
the candles.
them. Like, how many did we just get there? We already got 28. I think you need 80 total. That is fine for now.
We're safe here. I awaited them. They were to come bearing gifts. I heard their cries. Guess they were attacked. If they're not here, they must be dead.
Oh yeah, they're alive. It's the soldiers that I saved.
No, they're alive. They didn't want to risk it anymore, went back to camp. They asked me to give you this coin for candles.
This is but half. Why, I'll not do more than braid some wicks for this. What do you want from me? I'll not believe you came here by chance.
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn some things, and few are willing to talk. Sabrina Glevisig's story, that's what interests me most.
Listen, I'll not speak with you until I get my coin. Pure and simple. Though I do provide charitable help to the faithful, if you were to become one of them.
Alright, so basically we can bribe him with the coin, or we can join the faith, and that's going to be the side quest that I wanted to do, joining his faith.
I've heard a lot of good things about you. All right, I'll become a follower.
Wonderful. Listen then, for I'll not say this twice. If your intentions are pure, you will do as I ask. Each convert must pass a test. You will spend the night at the old chapel near Sabrina's pupils.
Where?
Twin lakes I have named in her honor.
Is that all?
Before you kneel to meditate, you will drink the mixture I shall give you. You must then remember all that occurs. That's very important, as you'll need to recount it to me fully.
All right, I'll come back once I'm done.
All right. The Visionary's notes. 3 and 2. I would think there's a 1 somewhere, but it's not in there. Either way, we got to go to Sabrina's shrine in the evening. Which means we got to walk all the way back over there. Just a random chest with 4 orns in it. Okay. Alright, yeah, we gotta walk all the way back to Sabrina's shrine. So let's get on the way. Might kill another group of these harpies here. If Geralt would pull out his sword. And then that one. Okay, there's more harpy feathers. The more we get now, the better. Because like I said, we'll need like 80 of them total, and that's quite a bit.
Medallion's telling me something.
What's your medallion telling you? Oh. That there are Andregas here. Okay. I mean, I think we're going the right way. Oh yeah, the Twin Lakes right here. Oh, hello. That's an Arrakis. Probably the hardest, like, actual monster we've encountered in the game. Arakises aren't fun. Why do I still have enemy music? Oh. Because you are slowly crawling towards me. Alright, so go to the shrine in the evening and drink the potion. Turn at dusk. Dusk. Do we drink it ourselves or will it automatically? I literally... Did I not just wait till dusk? Did I not just wait till dusk? Yeah, I waited till dusk. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and drink the potion. Maybe that'll start it. well, this is awkward. Can I wait till midnight, a little bit past dusk? It's either like one or the other, you know? Also, hopefully the potion didn't wear off. I think it did. Oh, no, we got it back. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually drink it. There we go. This quest is about to get a little weird and crazy. A little drug-induced.
I'm too old for this.
Stay a little bit weird. Like a giant chicken and phallic-shaped objects. It doesn't last too long, though. We're back.
Don't know that anybody needs to know about that one.
I think these are the Visionary's Notes 1. I would actually like to look at those. But damn it. I must be repentant. After years living in error, no soldierly vice was too vile for me. During my years of service, I embraced gambling, alcohol, sloth, lies, and evil profanity. I took lives, and not just when ordered. I was cruel. Today I see clearly that I had sunk into a darkness from the depths of which I could not see the light. Miss Sabrina Glesevig, bright and pure as a goddess, shone like the light of a candle in the blackest night. She always supported the soldiers and tried to draw me on the path of righteousness. Yet I was blind to the light. We nailed Miss Glesevig to a wheel, we pierced her slender hands and throttled her narrow waist with a rope. Fire was readied beforehand. Henselt laughed and encouraged us to mock her, so we did. As the flames licked the wood, I looked into her bright eyes, yet I could see no fear in them, only peace. I trembled for the first time. I trembled once again as the flames themselves starved. The fire would not accept the victim. Then Henselt ordered to feed the flames with more wood. The branches were wet, and the smoke stung our eyes, filling us with remorse. Through the flames, I could see Miss Glesevig suffocating, and I trembled for the third time. I grabbed a spear used to push the wood on the pyre. Unmindful of the heat, I scaled the flaming wood and pierced her heart. Thus was I transformed in the fire. So the Visionary is the guy that killed Glesevig. Henselt was furious that I had ruined his spectacle. I was beaten to a pulp. Soon I was stripped of my rank, and those I had thought friends turned from me. I started drinking more than ever and sank into sloth, so I was regularly punished. I spent all my free time in solitude. That's a Skyrim city, sir. Until one day, as I sat with a bottle of foul spirits staring at a sizzling candle stub, I understood that it had all happened for a reason. I had a calling. The flicker that Miss Glesevig had lit within me spread over my heart, and it burned with the flame of faith. So yeah, the Visionary is the soldier that she bewitched or whatever to kill her, to get her the blood to activate the blood curse. Because remember, she needed the blood for the curse. She couldn't just do it on her own. And then after he killed her, he ruined her whole death scene that Henselt had planned. So Henselt stripped him of rank, basically fired him, and now he's just a random Visionary on the coast here. But remember, we also need the spear that he used to kill her. So now why does Geralt never pull out his sword when I need him to? Trying to do a decent job of collecting as many feathers as I can. I think that's good. I'm gonna skip that harpy. Hey buddy.
Huh? What other matters?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Okay. Well, who were you then?
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
Okay, do you know Jahan?
Is Jahan still around?
Jahan is dead. He didn't deserve to bask in the glory of the lady.
So Sabrina's mercy has limits.
You don't know what you're talking about, Witcher.
Okay, know anything about the curse?
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
It's a place of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith? I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death? There was too much of all of them, especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demavend's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Seltkirk's armor.
I'm literally wearing it, dude. Like, do you not see me? Okay, tell me about the candles.
Why do you need so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light protects us and guides us soldiers every step.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
Okay, he is also a merchant, of course. I guess all you can rebuy is the potion if you waste it, but you do have to buy it. I'm glad I didn't waste it.
Huh?
Let's tell him about the night we had.
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
A strange forest and a giant hen.
You may think I'm as mad as you are, but in my vision I walked through a forest where the trees were huge mushrooms and a giant chicken walked between them, pecking at the underbrush.
You have no idea how happy I am. I've been having this vision of a giant hen among mammoth mushrooms for weeks. I thought I'd lost it, gone insane. Turns out my herbs must have gone off. I need to gather new ones, but that's my concern. Ask me what you will.
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevisig's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
Okay, why do you light candles for her?
Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
Okay, remember he is Jahan, even if he wants to refuse that fact.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. Bound to a wheel and placed on the stake, she suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Henselt's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment. thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
Okay. Do you know what happened to the spear?
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from Our Lady by the Camp Inn.
I know who you mean.
Didn't I already ask him,
Now,
though?
back to... Tell me again
What exact?
Okay, that's
So
everything. Alright, so we gotta go back to the relic guy. How many harpy feathers do we have? Oh, we already have a harpy trophy. Damn. What trophy are we wearing right now? The Karen trophy. We're gonna keep that one on. We have 42 harpy feathers. We need 80 in total. I'm gonna kill one more batch of harpies here. But we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off after that. And next time, we will get to the root of this blood curse. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.